For years it's been branded as trouble music. There's not been much of it in the media. But as our film shows, reggae is already adapting itself to its British way of life. All it asks, like the people who make it, is the chance to be heard, understood and enjoyed.
Me say me love a fi me virgin girl. Me say me love a fi me virgin girl. You know, me really love her so. You know, me really love her so. Me love to see how she walk and pose, and she was supposed to match her clothes. You know, be me virgin girl. You know, be me virgin girl. How I do them, how I do them. How I do them, how I do them. I'm in no oh, I'm in no oh oh, I'm in no oh, I'm in no oh oh. How I do them, how I do them. How I do them, how I do them. I'm in no oh, I'm in no oh oh, I'm in no oh, I'm in no oh oh.
I know what girls want. I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. So bring a friend. I know what girls want. I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. So bring a friend.
Me say me love a fi me virgin girl. Me say me love a fi me virgin girl. Can hold. Me really love her so. Can hold. Me really love her so. Me love to see how she walk and pose, and she was supposed to match her clothes. Can hold. Be me virgin girl. Can hold. I be me virgin girl. Me love to see how in a ear full of pearl. Anywhere she go, people love her in the world. She don't worship diamond, she don't worship pearl. Can hold. I be me virgin girl. How I do them, how I do them. How I do them, how I do them. Come in and no, how I do them. Come in and no, how I do them. Bini gang get them. Come in and no, how I do them. Come in and no, how I do them. You are we are walk and you are we are talk. She are we roach and I'm here. We talk up and pass and I don't see that. And people like that we gonna Kingston Park. Holy papa to look at that to laugh. We say that you too short and I'm too tall. You too short and I'm too tall. Hey, you too short and I'm.
I know what girls want. I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. So bring a friend. I know what girls want. I know what they like. They wanna stay up and party all night. So bring a friend.
Zombie Nation. wow. Totally addicted to bass. Wow, wow. There's nothing I can do to be cool. I don't sleep till I've had my fuel. It frustrates if I'm deprived. A hunger that grates from deep inside. I feel like I'm doing time, imprisoned by dependence and a villain sublime. In my mind, I must overcome the need to define solitary silence of a faceless crime. Standing by the stereo, feeling so alone. My back against the speaker and I'm moving on my own. Surrounded by so many and they're staring at my face. They're picking up my problem. I'm totally addicted to bass. Wow, wow. I'm totally addicted to bass. Wow, wow. Your bassline shooting out my spine. Wow, wow. Your bassline has got me feeling fine. It's filling up my mind. Your bassline shooting out my spine. Wow, wow. Your bassline has got me feeling fine. It's filling up my mind. Sunrise at my window, I look down on the street. People I see everywhere are tapping their feet. Suddenly I realize in a look that I was wrong. Everybody's grooving to their own song. And down at the scene below, there's something in the way they move to show. They too know what I know. They too hunger for the beast below. Rhythms running over me to wash away my fears, to back me up humanity and save my tears. There's something that's connected us down throughout the years. No need to feel so lonely. Everyone's addicted to bass. Wow, wow. Everyone's addicted to bass. Wow, wow. Your bassline shooting out my spine. Your bassline. Your bassline has got me feeling fine. It's filling up my mind. Your bassline shooting out my spine. Wow, wow. Your bassline has got me feeling fine. It's filling up my mind. Your bassline shooting out my spine. Wow.
In you, the song which rights my wrongs. In you, the fullness of living. The power to begin again from right now. In you, in you, in you, in you, in you, in you,
bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass goes to the boys, super duper fly. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass goes to the boys, super duper fly. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. Bring the bass goes to the boys, super duper fly. Back to the bass, to the beat, to the drum. Back to the bass. Back to the bass. Back to the bass, to the beat, to the rhythm. The bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. The bass goes to the boys, super duper fly. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. The bass goes to the boys. Back to the bass, to the beat, to the rhythm. The bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. The bass goes to the boys, super duper fly. Bring the bass up to the top. I like the beat, get ready to rock. The bass goes to the boys, super duper fly. Bring the back to the bass, to the beat, to the drum, to the bass, to the beat, to the boom, boom. Kick back to the bass, to the beat, to the drum, to the bass, to the beat, to the boom. Kick to the back to the bass, to the beat, to the drum, to the bass, to the beat, to the boom, boom. Kick back to the bass, to the beat, to the drum, to the bass, goes super duper fly.
Take to the back, to the beat, to the drum, to the bass, to the beat, to the boom. Kick to the back, to the bass, to the beat.
face goes super blind.
Bitter seeds, poison leaves without you. You represent what's true. I drain the color from the sky and turn blue without you. These arms lack a purpose, flapping like a hummingbird. I'm nervous 'cause I'm the left eye, you're the right. Would it not be madness to fight? We come one. In you, the song which rights my wrongs. In you, the fullness of living. The power to begin again from right now. In you, 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 never scared. Warriors washed, pressed earth. I am the left eye, you're the right. Would it not be madness to fight me?
Wanna get high? Do you wanna get high? Do you wanna get high? We are hardcore people of and pride. Do you wanna get high? Do you wanna get high? We are hardcore people of and pride. Wanna get high, wanna get wanna get high.
Time stands still in my heart. I don't know where you are, longing for what I denied. Can we just turn it around tonight? And do you know that you are just go crazy? And do you know all I think about is where you are? And do you know that you can save me, baby, from going through this life all alone? And do you know that you are just go crazy? Don't let hopes and dreams fade. Don't hesitate, it's not too late. I go crazy. I go crazy. And do you know? And do you know? And do you know? Do you know? Do you know? It's been crazy. Do you know? Think about it the way you are. Do you know? You can save me, baby, from going through this life all alone. And do you know? And do you know? And do you know? And do you know?
dance, plug it in and we begin. Crowd up in the center, they watch me the rhythm. Watch the way we drop it in a mix time. Rise and amplifying when we come in with the swing. Just following the pattern, naturally harmonizing. Climb into position with sing. One time lyrics, they must stick on your mind. Proper baseline, I go crop and provide. My MC super, I go dapper on the right. Go dapper on the right. Sometime, can you feel the pressure does a wine? Sometime, and through the day and through the night. Sometime, you can make a pressure does a wine. Sometime, it's for your spirit and your mind. Sometime. Come operator, make the music play time. Baby, let's recline. Worldwide. Enter in the dance, plug it in and we begin. Crowd up in the center, they watch for the rhythm. Watch the way we drop it in a mix time. Rise and amplifying when we come in with the swing. Just following the pattern, naturally harmonizing. Climb into position, we synchronize it. Live from outer ghetto, we maximize it. Sound of the groove, Armada, we super styling. We super styling. We super styling. Sometime, can you feel the pressure does a wine? Sometime, and through the day and through the night. Sometime, you can make a pressure does a wine. Sometime, it's for your spirit and your mind. Sometime.
Know me, I go blame. I like you, boom, boom, damn. Take the man that says that I mess no me stamp somewhere down the lane. I like you, boom, boom, damn. These are never open and they blow down my door. Rain it come on through my window, so they put me in the back the car at the station. From that point on, I reach my destination. Where the destination reaching out the east detention. Where I'm do down my pants, look up my bottom. So informer, you know, say that I mess no me, I go blame. I like you, boom, boom, damn. Take the man that says that I mess no me stamp somewhere down there. Take the man that says that I mess no me stamp somewhere down there. Take the man that says that I mess no me stamp somewhere down there. Take the man that says that I mess no me stamp somewhere down there. Take the man that says that I mess. 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 I like you, boom, boom, dance. Them all they think them have more power. They on the phone, me say they on a warm. If I want to use it once and now me call me lover. Love who me calling on the one tell me. And me lover, you my heart down to my belly. Yes, and my stomach, I feel cool and deadly. Yes, the one MC Shine and the one that is no. Together we all love 'em, it's a tornado. Informer, you know say that my stomach, I go blame. I lick you bum bum down. Take them on the city, that my stomach stab somewhere down the lane. I lick you bum bum down. Informer, you know say that my stomach, I go blame. I lick you bum bum down. Take them on the city, that my stomach stab somewhere down the lane. Take them on the city, that my stomach stab somewhere down the lane. Take them on the city, that my stick them on the city, that my stick them on the city, that my stick them on the city, that my 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 city. I lick you bum bum down.
ever see in your dreams? All the castles in the sky. All the castles way up high, please tell me
Makes it hard to know which road to go down. Knowing too much can get you hurt. Is it better, is it worse? Are we sitting in reverse? It's just like we're going backwards. I know where I want this to go. Driving fast but let's go slow. What I don't want